We welcome you to Los Angeles. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Roki Sasaki.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Zach McKinstry leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And downstairs.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Dominic Fletcher. Foul ball there. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And it's fouled away. And a foul ball. Betts slings to first, and that is that. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Dodgers baseball on The Show LA. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Jonathan Cannon. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Freddie Freeman leading things off and takes a strike.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Next pitch inside, and now two balls and two strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Sit down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with two strikes.
And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Ball one there.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Scoreless after one. Back here in LA, new inning getting started. There's Benintendi to start it off. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Sasaki back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. Out to center, Pages under it. Drops into the glove, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Kyle Teel.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
No score here in the second. The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
High fly ball out to left field. On the move. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Betts checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald.
Three and one.
Fouled off down the right side. Turns and fires to Betts. Liner caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Will Smith to the plate. And that's in there for strike one. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one missed.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hernandez matched a homer in his last game. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Muncy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Brooks Baldwin. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Josh Palacios will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Palacios in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Goes down looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes a ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ripped on a line. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the 3rd baseman, Zach McKinstry. And there's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
In the dirt, but kept close. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Oh, that plumped him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that misses. 1-0.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Top of the 3rd, no score. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one is inside. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Booth. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
2 outs, bases full. And up next for Chicago, Chase Meidroff.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. Bases are full. Next offering misses down and away.
1-2.
Way outside. 2-2. That one just misses.
That's a really good take.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pages on the move. Got it. Nice grab. And that's the 3rd out. And the White Sox will strand 3. Still no score. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Leading off, Andy Pages. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that.
In the dirt to second for 1, and it's over his head. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
And that one fouled off. Ripped towards 3rd. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman.
1-0.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They'll throw to 3rd, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here goes the runner. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1 tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Strike 3, got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch, and he just misses. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well,
1-2
he
is the
knows
count.
they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's gone. He nails one out to right. And now they're out front. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. Inning over. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now, Andrew Benintendi. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Noda. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Benintendi leads off second with nobody out. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Another 0-2 count
0-2.
right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In the dirt,
ball, two
ball
strikes.
one. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Stays alive. And that one missing
2-2.
inside, a sharp slider. That misses.
We got a full count.
Full count now.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fly to left his first time. That one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia preparing to come on if needed. Loaisiga getting loose as well.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Ball. 2-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner at second here, one gone. Outside.
Count's full.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. And he can't come up with it. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the right fielder, Josh Palacios. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. another
That's a ball.
ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 on, 2 outs. Fought off foul. Two outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one outside, and the count is filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that'll load the bases.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
So bases all loaded up. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Sneaks through, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, third baseman,
Max Muncy at the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just
That missed.
missed.
That's the ball.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll
One
be
ball,
interesting
no
to see
strikes.
what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. In there at the knees.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses
Ball.
inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
And the sweeper misses. That one missed. Now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one in the air. Noda settles underneath it. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Andy.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. A single his first time. Just
That missed. That's
missed.
the ball.
Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Hagen Smith getting ready to go. Murphy getting cranked up as well. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for LA, but they lead it 3-0.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Alex Vesia.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
You know, these White Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now Dominic Fletcher. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And you got to give some
ball,
credit
one
to the
strike.
other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
0-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the
1-2.
scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
So up next, Chase Mydroff. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. The Dodgers leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The kick in the pit. Runner goes. Slides, but he can't come up with it. The throw in into 3rd now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Now batting, left
Benintendi up here, 1 for 2. And that one
That's
just
the ball.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And he pumps it a strike. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Ryan Noda steps to the plate for the White Sox. Late on that fastball.
Well, all
Your
eyes
ball,
on the
1
double
strike.
play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground.
That's
And it
foul.
goes just foul. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And that's
Down,
downstairs. And it's 1 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's down
That's
and
the
in.
ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take
2 balls,
that
2
pitch.
strikes.
That's as close as it gets.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Teal
Yeah.
can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Fastball
No,
is
that missed. That's the
outside.
ball.
Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, number 35. Cannon back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Just
Nope.
off the
Ball.
inside edge.
1-1.
A little bit
No,
low.
that missed. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Clips the corner. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball. Full count.
Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. In there at the knees for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly
No
into
balls, 2
an 0-2
strikes.
count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase
Ball.
if you look down in that area.
One down, base is empty. This to third. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball to the right side. Noda steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Dodgers go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Jonathan Loaisiga into the game.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So now here's the DH, Brooks Baldwin. There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next pitch is outside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Loaisiga fires. Got it. And that's the first out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And next to hit for the Sox, Josh Palacios. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Loaisiga in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Hard hit right side. And that quickly 2 away. Colson Montgomery digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And they still trail it here 3-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Penn Murphy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish, looking to do more of what he did back in the 3rd.
No doubt that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and important swing of the bat.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Mookie to hit. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
And that one ripped into right. Palacios hauls it in, and there's two away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Muncy,
That's the
the
ball.
next to hit, takes ball one.
Close pitch
1-0.
there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at-bat to at-bat.
And there's a ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, two down. Right through there for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. And that just misses.
Full count.
Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the White Sox 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Trinan. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So up next for Chicago, Dominic Fletcher. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Hernandez quickly throws it in. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
A couple of singles back to back. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. Really important at bat coming up now.
My draw. In the box now. Take strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. There's a strike. And that's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 3-2.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Chicago, Ryan Noda. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball lifted into near right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. 2 away down. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teel. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Steven Wilson.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Well, 1-run game. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Slice to right. And it gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Andy Pages now at the plate. Just missed. Ball. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now the left fielder. And a strike in there. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. It's 2-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one lifted to left. Benintendi sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That's towards center. Fletcher has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they still lead at 3-2. Ready to begin. A new arm into the game, the righty, Evan Phillips.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 59, Evan.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Struck him out looking.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Palacios. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Fights it off. You'll see another. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Montgomery at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
The White Sox going with a new arm, Prelander Berroa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ohtani stands in now, looks at that one inside. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mookie Betts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Out to short, Montgomery. To first, and a couple of quick outs. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. That one in triple digits.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. That's down and in. A slider missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the White Sox 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Scott. A chance at his first save of the year. Back to the top of the order. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Just misses there. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Dominic Fletcher.
Dominic Fletcher.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. White Sox down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next to hit for the Sox, Chase Maidra. just off the outside edge. Scott, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. This could end it. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's a little bit low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. The other way. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So runner at second, 2 down. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. And fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Sliced hard but foul. So the tying run at second. That one is upstairs.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Up to triple digits with that save, 100 for his career now, and he's become an artist when it comes to closing out ball games.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.